Hi everyone, good afternoon. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to WCC 2021. My name is Nasrul and I'll be your MC for our last webinar session for this convention. As a quick and friendly reminder, please ensure that your microphone is muted to reduce noise and distractions and that you remain on mute mode. You may use the chat box to ask questions or communicate with our technical team if there are any issues. Dear participants, we shall start our webinar session 10, our last webinar session, Women as Local Community Economic Drivers at NCER through Talent Development and Entrepreneurship. And this webinar session will be organized by Northern Corridor Implementation Authority, NCIA. So NCIA is the statutory body responsible for providing directions, devising policies and strategies that promote and accelerate the development of NCER. Established in 2008, under the Act 687, NCIA catalyzes and implement high value added development projects and programs, and also promote private sector participation in the region. Without further ado, let me introduce all of you for today's speaker. From NCIA, we bring you Datin Shahdee Dato Ahmad, Head of Human Capital, NCIA. We have Puan Juli Deri, Head Dana Mudah Cara, Investment Division, NCIA. Puan Syuhada Osman, Assistant Manager, NCER Talent Enhancement Program, Investment Division, NCIA. Together with NCIA, they also bring 3 companies that will be joining us today. We have Puan Koi Lin Lin from Greatech Integration Sdn Bhd, Puan Siti Sofia from Medi Sdn Bhd, and Puan Sarina Bibi binti Ibrahim from SBI Food Sdn Bhd. So without further ado, let's start the session with Datin Shahdee. Datin, over to you.
Okay, thank you so much, Nazrul, for that kind introduction. Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. We are here today, glad to be the curtain closure for the WCC this year. And they always say you keep the best for last, right, Nazrul? Yes. So before we start, I would like to start with a short video clip. So if we can see that, and I'll come back to you.
Bagi Sri Kandi keluarga Nur Hamimi Darus dari kampung Batas Ubiyan, kemiskinan hidup yang dilaluinya setelah suaminya mengalami kecederaan saraf tunjang mendorongnya untuk berubah.
Saya bermula sebagai seorang penerima kad KIDA, kemudian saya mengenali Empower NCER. Lepas tu sekarang saya merupakan salah seorang peserta perintis ikon Yan. Tanpa NCER dan Yayasan Petronas, saya tak tahulah macam mana dengan kehidupan saya sebelum ni. Memang teruk sangat-sangat. Sampai anak pun ada yang tak pergi sekolah sebab tak ada duit. Lepas menyertai Empower NCER Yan ni, alhamdulillah, ni lah produk yang saya boleh keluarkan lah, dah hasilkan. Terima kasih Empower NCER Yan.
Okay, thank you. That was a short video clip which was aired on RTM about 2 nights ago, and I thought it was apt to share as an opening for this event to see how the women in the Northern Corridor have actually changed their lives, through intervention from our programs. And today with me, I would like to also just reintroduce what Nazrul had already covered just now. I have my colleagues, Puan Juli Deri and also Puan Syuhada Osman from NCIA. And I'm also very pleased and honored to have 3 very high accomplished women from Perak and Penang. We have Puan Koi Lin Lin, the Group CFO of Greatech Integration Sdn Bhd. We have also Puan Siti Sofia, Managing Director of Medi Sdn Bhd, and Puan Sarina Bibi binti Ibrahim, Managing Director of SBI Food Sdn Bhd. And they will all share their stories shortly. So I'd like to just start the session by giving you a bit, just a general overview and introduction to NCIA. So I have Putra Sima here assisting me with the slides. Okay. If you're not already familiar, NCIA or the Northern Corridor Implementation Authority, we are one of the 5 economic corridors set up by the government to address the disparity in income, and covering 4 states, which is Perlis, Kedah, Penang, and Perak. The key objectives is actually to boost economic potential, to address the uneven development and regional imbalances, and also to promote equitable economic growth. And our measures are very simple: investments, job creation, and entrepreneurship. And how we do that will be through our programs. And as some of you may be aware, amongst these 4 states that we have in the north, 2 of the states, which is Perlis and Kedah, has the highest poverty incidence in the country. Yeah, and that is why and how the human capital programs, which we are sharing with you today, are made even more important to change the lives of the people there, not just the B40, but also the vulnerable groups who were impacted by the pandemic. Yeah. And the population that we cover is about 6.8 million, and we are trying to push through the investments in the northern region to achieve to ensure that the economic imbalance is addressed, and also to create some new special catalytic projects to actually boost the economy, create jobs, and also increase the income for the rakyat. Yeah. Next. Okay, how we do that? This is our operating model. We have a 3-pronged strategy where we implement key strategic projects. These will be projects that you are reading in the news. We have the Kedah Rubber City in Kedah. Also, we have the Kedah Science and Technology Park. In Perlis, we have the Chuping Valley Industrial Area. In Perak, for example, we have the Silver Valley Technology Park, which will be up soon. We have in Penang some of the key areas looking at supporting the ecotourism there, supporting the manufacturing players there. And one of the other key initiatives that we do is also to assist with the reopening of markets. We started to work very closely together with LADA, for example, when the travel bubble started in Langkawi on Malaysia Day. And that also had proved to be quite and have quite significant impacts in the sense of companies who were previously closing down. We assisted them with some incentives to get them back on track, and also to help them address the whatever challenges that they had with regards to working capital. We saw some of the winners in the sectors, for example, those in the medical devices, in healthcare, in food and beverage. They were ready to also assist the other sectors who were badly impacted, particularly those in the, for example, the spa and retail therapy areas, services, and particularly the tourism sector. The other area that we focus on is the investments. This is where we have incentives that offer special privileges to foreign and domestic companies who plan to invest and expand in the Northern Corridor. And what is the focus for today will be the rakyat-centric human capital programs. And this is where we ensure that the programs, when it's implemented, it not just addresses the individuals who are part of the program, but also it brings positive spillover effect on the local community. Okay. Next. Okay. So here, I'm just sharing the brief overview of all the human capital programs that are available in the Northern Corridor, and highlighting the women who are participating. Puan Hamimi that you saw in the video just now is a classic example of what we call transformasi cemerlang. She started through our Kasih Ibu program, where we provided assistance to address the cost of living. So through a cashless card, she received a certain sum of amount every month to assist to put food on the table. But you can see, ladies and gentlemen, once that part of the challenge of the daily life is addressed, it's easy for them to open up and use whatever savings they have to invest in a business. And we encourage her to participate in our Empower Skills and Entrepreneurship program. We provided her simple skills, enhanced her cooking skills, helped her with branding, helped her with packaging, guided her to start her own digital e-business, through Shopee, through Lazada, and you heard from her herself just now how the program has changed her lives. And there are many more like her. To date, we have 64,000 beneficiaries through our various programs. to assist, particularly to prevent the poor and hardcore poor. And in addition to the women and youth who are our main focus targets, we also look at students because we believe that through education, we can address future poor. And this is where through our Empower Academic Program, we have students from the SPM, our sitting SPM, last year who showed amazing results. 97% actually exceeded the national passing rate. And these, mind you, are students from the B40 families. We guided them through tuition, we provided them with gadgets, and even though they were learning from, through PDPR, they were able to achieve these results. And we hope that this batch cohort for this year's SPM students will continue to achieve these outstanding results, because these are the harapan for their families. After SPM, we guide them through placement. Almost 95% are now in either pursuing Form 6 or in starting courses with universities. And hopefully they will come back, earn a good income and help elevate the status of their families. In addition to the youth and the B40 and women, we have programs specific for SMEs, and that is specifically through our Entrepreneur NCER program. This program addresses the micro and small enterprises, where we collaborate with banks, particularly Maybank and Agrobank, where NCIA gives a top up on 50% of the interest of the loan. So this reduces the cost of borrowing, and it enables all these micro enterprises to help grow their business, to survive, and also address their working capital requirements. And this has assisted more than 9,000 micro and SMEs. And there are, to date, there are 0 non-performing loans. Yeah, if you look at the classic example of the Graham Bank model, where women were the key focus that were the key focus on as borrowers. This is the same trend that we see. Zero non-performing loans amongst this profile of borrowers are also not a trend. Yeah, and we are very happy to see that they are able to actually meet these requirements. And in addition to the income generated, this is the category of people who are also creating jobs, and why we call them the local economic drivers. Whilst all the rest of the country were affected, industries were closing, businesses were closing down, it was the small SMEs and micro enterprises that were continuing to operate in their local community and creating jobs amongst their friends and counterparts in the Orang Kampung. And collectively there were about more than 1,000 over job created from this category of SMEs. And I think you will hear more from my colleagues later. I won't touch much about NTAP and Jom Kerja. I will allow my colleagues to do that. But maybe we can go next to the other some testimonials which I have to share. Next. Okay. Before that, this is quite a significant impact from the program, particularly our Empower NCR program. As I mentioned, this group of people are from B40 collectively. From the 2,200 participants that we had who completed this program last year, from a starting income of 1.53 million, collectively, they are now earning close to 30 million. And these are people who are creating spillover impact on the local community. And in addition to that, 24% have already gone above the poverty line. And this shows that they will become icons, they will become models to others and hopefully inspire others to improve their social economic position. And, women are always our focus, because as you heard from Puan Hamimi just now, when you help women, they will help their families. They will ensure that there's food on the table, they will ensure that their children have education, and they will ensure that their families are well fed and able to hopefully generate more income. Yeah? So those are some of the inspiring stories, which we have a few more to share. Yes, Puan Hamimi just now, just to share with you, she started with income of 500 and is now multiplied by 8 times. So she has Pizza Talam viral. Any of you who are nearby in Yan, please do try her pizza. I have tried it. It is easily comparable to the popular pizza names. Yeah, but watch out for her, because in addition to this her own business, Puan Hamimi has also been earmarked to be one of the first entrepreneurs earmarked for our Icon project, which is a project which will encourage local community in Yan and Baling to set up their businesses through an incubator, which hopefully will help them move up the value chain and expand their businesses so that they can become not just champions in Yan, for example, in the case of Hamimi, she can also expand her business beyond. Next, we have Puan Nafaz from Momis, who has also increased her income more than 8 times. I would just like to highlight here how the programs have actually emphasized e-commerce as a key module in the entrepreneurship training. And through digital economy, she has actually expanded her business through Shopee. And you can check her out. Yeah? You can see how her business is actually thriving, and it has also improved her business and also her lives. Next. Okay. Puan Daryati Yusof, again, started with income of 1,000, now has increased her income 5 times. All the way from the north in Berseri in Perlis, her business, her cheesy suku business, has now expanded to the Agro Bazaar in Sendayan and all the way to Terengganu. Yeah? So these are some of the entrepreneurs who we are very proud of, and hopefully they will create more ripple effects to encourage more women to become successful entrepreneurs. Next. Okay, we also have Puan Sarojini from Sri Manjung Sutiawan in Manjung Perak. Started dandanan and spa business. Through the Jom Niaga program, we provided her business kit, which is hairdressing tools. And as you know, during the pandemic, this particular sector was affected because they couldn't operate. But she quickly recreated and redefined her business and offered mobile services. So when the SOPs allowed, she actually went from house to house to expand her business. So that's some of the creativity that was employed by these entrepreneurs. Thanks. Next. Okay. I also want to share through our entrepreneur program. This is the collaboration with Maybank. So we have Madam Yang Chong Sin from Kuala Kangsar in Perak. She has a small gadgets and laptop repairing business. We offered her a financing amount of 100,000, and through that she was able to actually keep the business open, which assisted with her working capital. And while all the students were busy working from home, we were all working from home, there were a lot of laptops and mobile phones that needed repair. So she actually took advantage of that and created this very successful rural micro enterprise. And I think she has also created 2 job opportunities in her area in Kuala Kangsar. Next. Okay, Ayam Hija is another very successful entrepreneurship in Ketil in Kedah. We're very proud of Ayam Hija because they are one of the few producers of processed chicken, which vouches for halal and toiban. And through her processing, she said she has actually complied to the Mesti and halal certifications. And not just does she create job opportunities through the production in her factory, she has also encouraged others to join through the home dealer program. And to date, she has opened 200 opportunities. And these are one of the few opportunities that we have amongst our participants that we expand and encourage others to join. So today, if any of you are interested to be a home dealer, perhaps Ayam Hija would be one of the opportunity that is open for you. Next. Okay, and the last one, of course, is SBI. I will allow the MD to expand and talk about her business. And we also have Medi Pets. Also, we have Puan Sophia who will actually talk about her business here. And these are 2 amongst the showcase entrepreneurs that we are bringing with you to share with you today. We are also proud to share that these are amongst the few entrepreneurs that we have been guiding for a number of years, and will continue to work together with them to ensure that they continue to be successful. And now they are not just successful in the local market, but they are also very proud exporters of our local Malaysian products. So I think that's my segment, and I would like now to invite Puan Juli Deri to explain about our Dana Usahawan program. Juli?
Hello, hi everyone. Good afternoon. Hi ladies. Hi, my name is Juli. I'm from Dana Usahawan, DU at NCER program from NCIA. Okay, next page. Before I share with you what is Dana Usahawan all about, so I think I'd like to share you one of our success story, the most success story about our young women entrepreneur going global. Okay, unfortunately, our Manjung Naluri Sdn Bhd, the director, unable to join us today, but she already passed me a few messages that I can deliver to all of you friends here, how she can become the young woman entrepreneur that going to global. Okay, so if you can see from this slide, okay, let's see on the end grow in the purple box. So that is the value proposition that the company is selling. I mean, Puan is selling. She is a very young, she is about 27 years old, and now she's doing very well in pineapple farming. So we are not talking about the traditional pineapple farming, you know, we are talking about the smart farming, smart pineapple farming in Manjung, Perak. Okay, normally women, or if we can talk about ourselves, we don't really, you know, prefer to work under the sun, work under the rain, you know. But what happened to this, our Puan Nurul, she worked very hard after she graduated from university, and she started with her farming, pineapple farming, MD2 farming. So the best value proposition that she is selling now is about the young entrepreneur. Okay, she get all the commodities, okay, the nearby members, the nearby community, the local people to work with her, and she prefer to work with the young woman entrepreneur. So she developed the friends, the young woman around the area to be someone like her. Okay, that is the first value proposition that she is selling for her business. Number two, she also has the agriculture collection center, and she's doing business via the e-commerce and online business. And currently she is going in a global market by selling her pineapple, the raw pineapple, and also the downstream product, by using the smart farming cluster, smart farming in agriculture. The smart farming that she is talking about is actually she is using the drone to get the database. Okay, drone to get the database to know about the growth, about the pineapple in the farming. So that is one of the factor, the success story about one of our Dana Usahawan recipient, Puan Sdn Bhd. And she already shared with me to be delivered to all of you here about how she can be the success young women entrepreneur. Okay, go to the next page, please. Okay, if I can share with everyone here, if you the fresh graduate, or maybe you already start in your business, you already started in your business. If let's say you are enterprises, micro enterprises, or maybe you are in the SME, small medium enterprises already. So this is actually the main 3 tips to improve your chances of success as a woman entrepreneur. So if you can see here, I have few logos, and they are actually the active shareholder, the woman shareholder in the company. We have here the Maritime, located in Bertam, Mali Best Result in Langkawi, Ayam Hija in Alustakeda, we have FCM, Grew by Puan and also Amin Product. So they are the active women entrepreneur in the company. So, okay, come back to the 3 tips to improve your chances of success as a woman entrepreneur. Number 1, okay, this is the tips. I think not only for business women, for those already started business, but it's actually for everyone in the industry, okay, including me myself, okay. Number 1, consider funding your business with other people. So the main key point here is actually you should have your business buddy. Okay, you should get good business partner, especially those with a better knowledge, those with a better experience, and also a better source of funding. Okay, Talking about source of funding, later on in the next page, I will be introducing to you about the source of funding from NCIA under Dana Usahawan program. So it's going to be in the next page, okay? So coming back to this, tips number 1, have a business buddy in the business, okay? Tips number 2, establish business program focus on women and women-led and owned business. What this actually meant is whenever you would like to join for any training, for any program, financing program, business mentorship program, or whatever program related with your business, you have to make sure you enter to the targeted woman-owned firm. Meaning to say that you should have your idol, okay? You should attend to the seminar that they encourage the woman participation. That will bring you some knowledge or experience to become the successful women entrepreneur. That is the tips number 1 by our Puan Husna. And the tips number 3, you have to treat every obstacle, every challenges like a research project. Okay, the key point for this is actually they are your game changer. Okay, this is actually the story behind number 3. If let's say she has problem, I'm talking about Puan Husna, okay? If let's say she has problem, so she will get advice from the people in the same industry. So since she is in the pineapple industry, pineapple farming industry, so she will get advice from the people in the same industry, or maybe people from the different industry, as long as they are doing business. So by having these 3 tips, you will, inshallah, can improve your chances of success as a woman entrepreneur. So this is actually the tips given by one of our successful entrepreneur under Dana Usahawan in NCIA. Okay, better source of funding. So let's go to the next page. Okay, so Dana Usahawan is actually the Bhumi Putra Private Investment Initiative. Okay, don't worry, even though this is for Bhumi Putra, but for the rest, we still have another program for you. We have NTEC, where Puan Syuhada will be explaining to you later. NTEC and also Jom Kerja. Okay, so what is Dana Usahawan? This is actually the facilitation fund program we created as a tipping point for Bhumi Putra initiative in NCER, in Perak, Perlis, Penang, and Kedah. So what actually we are offering grant up to 15% of eligible project cost or a maximum of 2 million. So whichever is lower. So we are giving you grant, okay, to top up on your cost to expand your business for the infrastructure development, or maybe you want to purchase another new machinery. So if we want to relate to this convention or to this session, if you can see the main objective for number 3 and number 6, if you're able to come up with a new business, or if you're able to become a very successful women entrepreneur, indirectly you are creating more jobs at your local level, and also you are creating more micro business opportunities to your local people. So what do we mean by that is actually we are creating vendor development, we are creating jobs for people around us. So we have our business, you have your own business, and indirectly as a spillover, you are creating more jobs to the local people and also more business opportunities to them. And another objective, if we can relate with our women participation for today's session, for number 6, we want to strengthening our Bhumi Putra participation in industry ecosystem development to move up the value chain. Meaning to say that from you just started your business, okay? You're a fresh graduate, and you have 2 options. Number 1 is going to come up with your own business. You want to start your own business, or maybe you want to get another job. You want to get jobs. So for those who select or want to become the entrepreneur, so you can start from, in NCIA, we are offering from the beginning, from the micro or from the enterprises, where we have entrepreneur program, we have empower program. That's what mentioned by Datin Shahdee just now. And for the next level, we will be offering you grant for Dana Usahawan, and at the same time also we have Jom Kerja program and also NTEC program. So by having this session, or by having to become the entrepreneur, you actually can create the jobs at your local level and also strengthening the Bhumi Putra participation. Okay, so what is the scope and criteria for this Bhumi Putra Private Investment Initiative, Dana Usahawan? Next page, Sima. Okay, so
Julie, maybe you can just give the summary.
okay, so for this one, actually, our main priority sector is actually as below in the purple box. Okay, we offer for everyone, for every industry, and there must be 51% Bhumi Putra company for this Bhumi Putra Private Investment Initiative. So I think that's all from me, Datin, for Dana Usahawan NCER. Okay.
Yeah, shoot, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Datin and Puan Juli. Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. I'm Syuhada Osman from NCER Talent Enhancement Program and TAP Manjung Naluri at NCER. Next slide, please. Okay, basically, NCER Talent Enhancement Program and TAP is a similar program, is a human capital program designed to ensure educate skill manpower that match dengan industry requirement in northern region. Basically, NTAP and Jom Kerja is a human capital program. Okay, but just now we heard about entrepreneur, we heard about usahawan. So now kita nak cakap berkenaan dengan talent enhancement program. Okay, so our main three objective adalah, the first one is human capital incentive to companies yang active in hiring, and then we create job opportunities for local unemployed graduate, youth, women, and also retrenched workers. And the third one is to ensure sustainability of current workforce, especially for youth and also women. So who can participate to NTAP and Jom Kerja at NCR? Okay, if your company falls out under our priority sector, okay, active in hiring, ada buat investing and expanding in NCER, ataupun pernah join our program before in other program and successful, are eligible to join our NTAP and Jom Kerja. Next slide, please. Okay, this is our NTAP criteria. Who is our target participant? Our target participant, as I mentioned just now, unemployed fresh graduates or retrenched workers up to 3 years. Okay, if let's say there are part-time and contract workers, management trainee, graduate trainee, interns can be considered to be part of this program as well. In terms of NTAP contribution, if you can look at the box below, okay, it depends on your qualification, it depends on your company background, okay. The NTAP contribution will be 50% of the salary offered or maximum 1,000 per month. So basically this NTAP program untuk 1 tahun, 12 months. So if we cap at maximum 1,000 per month per participant for a maximum period of 12 months, it will be 12,000 per participant. Okay, for NTAP program, the minimum number of participants is 5 and maximum number of participants is 50 participants per company. But again, it depends. If let's say you apply earlier 50 participants, then when you successful in that program, then you can always apply again. Okay, if we look at the agreement period, it's stated that 30 months. Why 30 months? Because you have 18 bulan, 18 months, first 18 months for the hiring period. Okay, next slide please. Okay, now we go to Jom Kerja. Okay, like I said just now, Jom Kerja NCR similar like NTAP as well, but this program is a fast track program, which is more relaxed on criteria. Next slide please. Okay, why I say more relaxed in criteria? Because the target participant will be unemployed graduates as well as retrenched workers and also school leavers. Okay, this one we open for school leavers as well. How about the contribution? If you can look at the box below, okay, same as NTAP, 50% of the salary offered or maximum 1,000 per month. But if you look at school leavers, minimum salary is 1,200. Okay, just now NTAP for 1 year, 12 months, but for Jom Kerja only for 6 months because this is fast track program. Okay, next please. Okay, when we talking about fast track program, so everything must be fast. Okay, so for Jom Kerja at NCER, the application will be through system. Okay, company can register your company, and then you can fill up everything, and then you can request for the certain number of participants. Okay, if let's say in this if let's say you are job seekers, you are also can register into our database. Okay, we can connect you all with our company with collaboration with NCIA. Okay, next please. Okay, today we have one of our company from Greatech Integration Sdn Bhd. Okay, this company already successful in NTAP and Jom Kerja. Okay, I pass over to you, Ms. Kueh Lilin, the CFO of Greatech Integration Sdn Bhd.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, NCIA and Talent Corp, for inviting me to speak today. I'm LL Kueh, the Group CFO of Greatech Technology Bhd. We are one of the NTAP and Jom Kerja applicants and recipients. I'm glad to meet you all virtually today to talk about women careers in Penang and introduce our company. Next, please. Starting off with the introduction, Greatech is one of the world-leading factory automation solutions provider involved in the design, development, and production of system, machinery, and equipment for automating manufacturing process. We have our own in-house CNC machining and sheet metal facilities and offer our customer a single source comprehensive solution from conceptualization, engineering development, prototyping, system integration to installation and commissioning. We are a homegrown local Penang company listed on the ACE market of Bursa Security Malaysia in June 2019, and within 18 months transferred to the main market of Bursa Securities on December 2020. As you can see from the slide, these are the machines that built by us for multinational corporations in US. Next, please. At Greatech, we foster a high integrity, diverse, and inclusive work environment based on a strong corporate value of integrity, innovation, performance, customer satisfaction, care and respect, and teamwork. These are the intrinsic principles that lead us to create values for our stakeholders and achieving sustainable goals for our business. Next slide, please. In this slide, I will share some of our business journey from a local small medium enterprise to a listed large company today. Greatech was founded in 1997 and is headquartered in Penang, Malaysia. We started with a 18,000 square feet factory in a Block B of Bayang Lepas Phase 3 P-Trick Zone. Subsequently, we bought over our neighboring factory, extending our foot to Lunas and Kulim with 6 factories there. We moved into our new headquarters in Bayang Lepas, Penang last year. Earlier this year, we further expanded to Batu Kawan, Penang with a new factory of 130,000 square feet and started our business operations in Wixom, Michigan, US with a 16,000 square feet factory. Next, please. Our expansion journey continued. We started to construct our second Batu Kawan factory in February this year and finalizing the purchase of another new piece of land in Batu Kawan recently. By next year, we should have approximately 1 million square feet facility to cater for our business growth. Other than Malaysia, we also have service and support office in China, Vietnam, and other areas of US. We are also targeting to set up sales office in Germany, India, and Ireland soon. Next slide, please. Currently, we are supplying industrial equipment to various industries such as solar, energy storage, smart devices, glass substrate, semiconductor, life science, consumer goods, and automotive. Next slide, please. We are focused on creating an inclusive and equitable culture where the diversity is valued and our people can achieve their full potential. We are making progress towards balancing gender representation across our group. At the end of September, 54% of our women employees supports our back-end operation. 27 of them are engineers, and 20% of them are engaged in skilled manufacturing. Of the total female workforce, 72% of them are executive, 7% is in a leader role, 16% of them are non-executive, and 5% are interns. Next slide, please. We thank you NCIA for their support to grant us NTAP and Jom Kerja initiative. It is always a good support to local company like us, local fresh graduate, unemployed, to build up their skill set and to drive our company revenue growth. As at today, we have filled up and created 200 permanent employments under this initiative. For the next expansion, we are applying another 150 permanent employment to be placed under our 2022 recruitment plan. As you can see, our revenue has been grown from 2019 of 216 million to 2020 of 261 million with additional headcounts and permanent employment created. And as at June of 2021, our revenue has been grow up to 232 millions.
Ms. Gray, maybe you can explain what are the job vacancies that are available?
Okay, I will share with the job vacancy available in the subsequent slide. The job vacancy are mostly on the engineering and technical positions. These are some of the CSR initiative. We are, next please. Next slide. Okay, these are some of the initiatives that we have helped contribute to the local community, like donation of medical equipment to Penang GH. Total worth about 1.5 million, and also some of the contribution to mentally retarded children and computer sets to school, and also the caring of the stray animals by supporting them together with the IPWA. Next, please. Some of the employee engagement plan that we have, we have a feedback and suggestion, and also the satisfaction rate achieved is about 78%. And there's a cultural and sport activities for our employees, and also the innovations cultures that we are promoting, as well as a hub that employees to learn extra skill set and gain further insights. Next, please. The women engagement.
Yeah, can you summarize your?
Yeah, sure. So these are some of the women engagement in our company activities. Next, please. Okay, this is our remuneration and benefits that we offer. Next, please. We promote the learning cultures in our organizations. Next, please. These are some of the testimony of our female colleagues. Next, please. These are the career opportunity for women at Greatech, where we have a manufacturing side, engineering, technical support, and also back office and admin. Those interested candidates, you can contact us via our social media, and also you can call us, and also you can scan the barcode to access the further informations. So that's all for the my presentations. So if you have any question, please feel free to put in the chat box. I'll try my best to answer.
Thanks. Thank you so much, Ms. Gray. So can we invite Puan Zarina Ibrahim to share?
Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon to everyone. I'm Sarina Bibi Ibrahim from Managing Director of SBI Food Malaysia Sdn Bhd. We started as an enterprise back in 2015 with only one product, that is acar buah-buahan kering, and initiate our move from small workshop behind a house. In 2016, we have upgraded to our enterprise company to a Sdn Bhd company. As well, we upgrade also to a shop lot with better space instead of a small bengkel as well. Halal and Mesti from beginning was set up. In 2019, we decided to do better, set up and want to have a HACCP and GMP certified. So we decide to set up our production in industrial area in Ulu Kinta. As for now, we have 35 SKU product under our brand and customer brand, some with specialized ingredient. Most of our brand were exported to Brunei and Singapore currently, and we are eyeing for South Korea and Middle East in 2022, inshallah. Women involvement in our company, ownership by 75% of women, and staffing about 75% of women, which we need the final touch of the quality of our kuih, Malaysian Malay kuih actually. Involvement in NCER initiative, we were selected in batch 5 to receive MCash initiative to grow up a small setup to the next level, where we were funded to a large scale of cooking mixer and few other preparation machines by NCER. This was our first machine and one of the greatest stepping stones in our growth. We also selected to attend Nanning International Exhibition in China back in year 2019, just before COVID started. We have been chosen to represent Malaysia in Dubai World Expo 2020, happened in November under NCER initiative to exhibit and explore Middle East market. During the pandemic, we will benefit from NCIA under a program called Jana Niaga, where we were subsidized half of the new appointed staff salary with the aim to assist company operation as well as a job creation for those who needed. Under this program, we hired some of the staff for the position in the manufacturing side and the office side as well. Opportunity with SBI, we place ourselves as a manufacturer, a unique manufacturer where we can produce a product from scratch until it meets the expectation that you want. We produce anything related to food and beverage. If you decide to own your own brand, we can be your manufacturer, where all the cert is ready and you can focus on selling it in the market. The other opportunity is to be our agent, selling our ready market item at your local area. Do visit our website www.sbifood.com.my and follow us on our special social media, SB Food Marketing, for further information. That's all from us.
Thank you so much, Puan Sarina. Now I invite Puan Siti Sofia. You can share your award-winning products, Medi packs. Silakan.
Okay. Assalamualaikum. Thank you, Datin Shahdee, for the introduction. So I'm very touched and very sensitive to me when Datin mentioned about change your life. Yeah, basically, it's also same story with me. Assistant from NCIA, especially MCash, and very happy today. Puan Juli also here. She also had been assist me starting from day one. So I'm very happy to share this together with you, Puan Juli, Datin, and also the whole team of Talent Corp. So basically, Medi Pets Malaysia Sdn Bhd, we are not an ordinary pet product. We are creating something that we call a biotechnology product for pet that contain zero drugs and zero chemical ingredients. Next. When we started the business, we only have two founder in our company, myself and also one veterinarian doctor. We started this business, nobody are interested to invest, or nobody even wonder how far we can go and what kind of product are we creating. But under assistance of NCIA, which is we received under MCash, our first machinery, we started to create from 5 formulation. So until now, we already have 13 natural ingredient product for pets. if you have pets, the audience have pets, basically you will go for shampoo. The shampoo contains natural, it is contain chemical, and also some of the pharmaceutical contain drug contain. But Medi pets here, we are creating an organic pet. Once we started the business, we start to pitch not only our biotechnology in Malaysia, but we also embark our journey representing Malaysia in the biotechnology product overseas. We also get endorsed and also invited to get into the age. It was a very great pleasure for us to get into the age. And the next one, we also last year, we represent Malaysia to under a program named Entrepreneurship World Cup, and we are number 4 out of the total participant of 300 participants all over the world. And it is in local, Datin, we also, alhamdulillah, managed to get support from ACDC, and also we placed number 1 for Medipac's biotechnology products. And now Medipac's is already, this is the list product that we have. Next. And our product is also sustainable manufacturing, where our product and packaging are all made from recycled product for packaging, and all our ingredients are contained of natural ingredient. Next. Up till now, alhamdulillah, we are already in 4 countries, including Cambodia, Thailand, Brunei, and also Indonesia. Next. So we would like to encourage more audience here. If you are interested to become a part of our team, we would like to welcome to join our team, as we are moving up not only in the local scale, but we are also moving up into the international scale. Next. Not to mention, Datin, I am also representing youth entrepreneur. When we started the business, I was only about 2 series. Now, together with Puan Juli, I already almost 3 series and getting married soon. So basically, NCIA assists us from just, I started with, I'm unemployed. I was unemployed before, and now my business moved and merged from micro, and now, alhamdulillah, we moved to SME with total income of 600,000 a year. We would like to welcome all the participants here to become a part of our team. And also, if let's say some of you are interested for further collaboration, we are welcoming to invite to assist our marketing team. We are very serious, and we would like to enhance our research and development. Apart from that, we also would like to encourage more pharmaceutical and any in line of medical expert to become a part of our team. Next. Last but not least, thank you so much, NCER. Thank you so much for this platform. I would like to say, Datin, this is under this program, this is not only changing my life, Datin, but under my team, I got 14 staff. It is also changed their life. So thank you, NCER. Thank you for a great platform. Assalamualaikum.
Okay, waalaikumsalam. So there you go. Wonderful sharing from all the entrepreneurs and also companies that we have brought together with us today. I have answered some of the questions. I'm not sure whether there are any others. Feel free to post your questions here, or you can later contact us at our website. We tried to model this webinar today to give you a flavor of not just the programs that we have, the incentives that we have, but also hear from the entrepreneurs and the companies who have benefited from our programs directly. You know, it's better that you hear from them rather than from us. So Nazrul, I guess back to you, maybe, and unless there are any questions from the audience.
Yes, there is one question for you, Datin. Okay, hold on. So in terms of attracting investment in the northern region, do you also look at the potential companies' business culture, such as in terms of diversity and inclusion as one of the criteria?
Sorry, I didn't get you. In terms of what? What criteria?
In terms of diversity and inclusion as one of the criteria.
Yes, definitely. We believe in equality, and that has always, our programs are open to all.
Okay, we have one.
Sorry, if I may add,
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes.
if I may add on
Yes.
top of Datin Shahdee, currently we keep on talking about Keluarga Malaysia. So
Right.
everywhere, even today budget is about Keluarga Malaysia, right? So in this Keluarga Malaysia, it's actually aligned with what we are doing in NCIA. So for everyone, especially those in NCER area, so please join us in our program and also support our program and also support our company who participate in this session today.
Yeah.
To support Keluarga Malaysia as well.
That's right. Yeah.
Right.
So, you know, you have heard some inspiring stories from Puan Sarina, Puan
Right.
Siti Sophia. If there are others whom you know who need assistance, especially if they are in the northern, do contact us. You know, we are inspired, we get motivated by their stories, and we want more of the ladies and as youth, as well as orang asli in the north to also benefit. Yes.
Agree. Totally agree. Okay, we have one. We can have one more question. This is for Miss Koi. Miss Koi, are you here? Okay, you're here. All right. So the question is, being in the tech industry or manufacturing industry, right? How many percentage of women employee in your company, and how do you increase women participation in the sector? Sorry, you are muted.
Sorry. Okay. Because the nature of our business, actually our board of directors is consist of 40% women, and also but on the overall level, the executive level is about 12% is from women, because mostly our job are the skilled and the engineer and also the machinist, where there will be very less women applicants for the machinist and the engineering work. But right now, because of this program, we are doing some initiative to go to the university to promote our company, and we invite the women to apply for the jobs. Because the engineer women, they can also do the mechanical design, they can also do the electrical design, because they will be on designing job. Of course, they will be require the traveling also. So, but on the woman side, those people that we can arrange in the back office doing design and also doing programming. So right now, that's why we are participating in this program to share the positions available. So hopefully we will get a lot of women to join our workforce.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Okay, so I believe that we actually reached the end of our session. So I believe we have an insightful session with NCIA and all the other three companies. So, you know, Puan Juli did share a little bit on, you know, their collaboration with Maybank, and then all the entrepreneurship programs like the Dana Isawan and whatnot. And then Puan Syuhada also shared about their NCER talent enhancement program to support employment among women. So I would like to, before I forgot, we also would like to congratulate all three companies on your business expansion and achievement. We wish the best for you in the future. Right. So participants, ladies and gentlemen, that marks the end of our webinar session 10 for day 3 and also the Women Career Convention. Don't worry if you have missed our session, as each webinar will be recorded and you can stream them on Talent Corp's Facebook. So Malaysian in overseas, you can still catch us up and watch this webinar at any time of your convenience. So prior of closing this event, I would like to invite Puan Haja Mahuran Sarosariki, Head of Malaysia Professional Talent and Group Research Development and Policy, to formally close Women Career Convention. Puan Mahuran, over to you.
Thank you, Nazrul. Assalamualaikum. Salam sejahtera dan salam keluarga Malaysia. It's quite sad that we have come to the end of our Women Career Convention 2021 today. I hope that everyone has a good session for the past 3 days. We are networking, interacting, and also learning. Additionally, I pray hard for us, many people as possible can secure themselves, their dream jobs through this platform. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Talent Corp, I would like to thank you to the Kementerian Sumber Manusia, Kementerian Pembangunan Wanita, Keluarga dan Masyarakat, Kerajaan Negeri, Economic Corridors, and various business chambers who have supported this Women Career Convention 2021. I also like to express our appreciation to all our partners who have come on board as hiring, employers, webinars, and masterclass organizers, and as a team of CV reviewers. I'm proud to be the witness of this collaboration between us to help Malaysian women thrive in the face of adversity. My only hope is for us to continue to support this diversity, equity, and inclusion for the betterment of our nation. I also would like to thank you to the team of Talentco, who has put their utmost effort in making WCC a reality. Congratulations, team. And to all the Malaysian talent, wherever you are, I hope this platform has been beneficial to you in terms of helping you find your true calling and your dream jobs. For me, the 3 key takeaways that I want to share here. First, this is a challenge to create a synergy between knowing who we are, what lane we want to lead, and who we want to work with. But it is a journey uniquely ours and could not be compared with others. We, women, have to learn to say no to certain things in life in order to maintain balance within ourselves, our family, and our surrounding. They are always supported by government agencies, organizations, and even individuals out there. So you just have to know where to reach them. Last but not least, please continue to search for jobs through this platform, as it is still going to be up and running until 11:59 p.m. tonight. Till then, be your best, be chosen. Thank you and stay safe, Keluarga Malaysia. Over to you, Nas.
Thank you so much, Pemauran, for that inspiring words. So, so I wish all of you the best of luck. Be your best, be chosen. Signing off now. Thank you, everyone, and stay safe. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, bye.
Thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Thank you.